What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Friday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. I'm giving away free Guru credits today to kick off this weekend. I'm excited for this weekend. Plenty of NBA. We got a really nice competitive playoff slate for the NFL games too, as well, on Saturday and Sunday. So a lot of things to look forward to. Let's get you juiced up on my website with 20 free Guru credits. Just DM me on Twitter your username, and I will add those credits. You got to make sure you like this video and make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Again, DM me on Twitter. Do not comment below the video because YouTube hasn't really been showing all of the comments. But we have a nice 11-game slate tonight for NBA. There's a lot of great value via the Utah Jazz because of no Donovan Mitchell still. And knocking on wood here, there's not a ton of questionable guys here that are going to be, a slate difference in terms of news. I mean, obviously, with 11 games, there's definitely some questionable guys, but there's not many viable or important news that we're waiting on. Again, things can always change towards lock, but as of right now in the early afternoon, I have a pretty nice idea of what I'm going to be doing for tonight. So let's give you 5 value plays. I'm giving you 3 cheapies and 2 studs here in this video. Let's jump right into point guard here at Jordan Clarkson for 5,600. Obviously, he's a great play here with no Donovan Mitchell. He didn't start last game. He probably won't start again, but he will see a bunch of usage and minutes off the bench. He played 29 minutes, did not disappoint, 19, 4, and 4, got 30 fantasy points. Didn't even have that great of a game. With this kind of usage in Utah with no Mitchell, it's tough to have a bad game fantasy-wise. You can not even be on your game, but with this kind of usage, the fantasy points are still going to fall into your lap. So Clarkson is a great play at 5,600, an obvious cash game play. Shooting guard, let's look at John Concher. Everyone had DeAnthony Melton last slate with all the Grizzlies being so banged up, but it was Concher who started, and Melton only saw like 17 minutes, which was surprising because we've seen Melton step up in a usage spot before and really produce. He's already down to like 3,700, I think he is on FanDuel, or 3,900. I'm going to stick with Concher. I'd like to see this starting lineup, but this game is 2 hours after lock. I'm just assuming that he'll be starting again because he played a bunch of minutes last game and really produced. Filled up every part of the stat sheet. 6, 7, 3, 2 blocks and a steal, 27 fantasy points. He needs 21 for value tonight. A lot of people were on Melton last slate. It looks like that percentage, that ownership is going to translate over to Concher tonight just because he's seen the consistent minutes as of late. So I like him a lot at 4,200 tonight. For small forward, obvious play, Joe Ingles. He will probably be starting in Donovan Mitchell's place and run a lot of point guard next to Mike Conley in this starting lineup. He should be like 5,000 with this kind of usage. He's 3,700, almost minimum price. He needs 18 fantasy points to hit value. Got 28 over 31 minutes. He saw starters minutes. He's another easy play tonight. Yes, there's a chance that the Jazz blow out the Pistons here. The Jazz are at home. But regardless, even if they do and they're up by 20 at the end of the third quarter, which is really the only way that these guys don't play in the fourth, a lot of these guys are probably going to already be at value if they're winning by, 20 to 25 at the end of the third quarter. So I'm not all that worried, especially at these prices that the Jazz have tonight. For power forwards, go to LeBron James. It's kind of crazy. Vegas is not loving the Lakers tonight. The Magic have been historically bad at home this year, and the Lakers are only giving 5 points. This game should stay close. LeBron has a great spot here to smash. 11,000 is a fine price. He needs 55 fantasy points. He went through a couple of games where he wasn't really producing that well. 55 hit value last game, and then we saw this stretch he can go on. A couple weeks ago, he got over 60, like 6 straight great games. Obviously, the usage without AD is huge, and Russell Westbrook is playing like a bum. He's actually down to 7,200 on FanDuel tonight. I just can't have him burn me. If you want to do your own personal GPP tournament lineup and throw Russell in, go for it. But I picked Westbrook a couple slates ago, and he burned me. A lot of my members were kind of questioning the play, and it makes me look like an idiot. It takes one and done for me with Russell Westbrook until I see him get going. He has not gotten going. 7,200 is so cheap, but LeBron is the real superstar in this team, and he should definitely contribute to all stat categories tonight in Orlando. He's an awesome stud to pay up for. And then for center, Rudy Gobert is a fine play at 8,900. He needs 44 fantasy points to hit value. He's done that in the 3 games since being back. He gets an extra usage boost with no Donovan Mitchell. Some extra shots go up, and he should absolutely be able to dominate the Detroit Pistons. I don't think Isaiah Stewart or Trey Lyles really have any chance in covering Gobert. He should be able to rack in plenty of rebounds tonight. As long as he can stay on the court and the Jazz don't blow him out, there's a great chance that Gobert approaches 15 to 20 rebounds. I just don't see how he doesn't dominate the paint against these Detroit Pistons. A really safe cash game play. He should easily get you over 40 fantasy points tonight at center. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Again, if you want free Guru credits, I'm giving out 20 to all people who DM me on Twitter. And let's get after it tonight. Let's start off the weekend strong. Like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See you guys.